Why do I feel like this is a hint at myself? Hi, I'm Connor Geeky.
I'm Oliver Bonk.
Matis Russo.
Maverick Lamoureux.
Hi, I'm Noah Warren.
Macklin Celebrini.
I'm Easton Cowan.
I'm Matt Savoy, and I'm going to be calling some of my teammates out.
Teammate with the best nickname, the Jaeger Bomb. That might be, I wouldn't say it's a nickname, but just like the announcer every time he scores, the Jaeger Bomb.
Our commentator Musha, like if I score sometimes, he'll be like, he'll scream Jaeger Bomb.
Jaeger Bomb!
Bonk's pretty, this is his last name. Go Bonker. I like that.
Owen, we call him O-Dog, which is pretty cool.
Do you know who Jeff O'Neill is?
Nah.
I go Mints here. I think all the boys call him Minty. I think that sounds so sick.
Razor. I think it's a pretty sharp nickname.
Pun intended or what?
Yeah. I'll have to go with Razor.
I didn't know him, so the first time I saw him, I was like, oh yeah, what do the boys call you? It was like Razor. So that's sick. Razor is nice. Oh, definitely best one, yeah.
His nickname's Razor. I don't know how he got that, but that's pretty cool.
It was my dad's nickname, and then one of my coaches gave it to me when I was 16, and then kind of haven't been called Carson since, so it's been pretty cool.
Easton Cohen. His nickname is Cowboy. Like, just sound pretty sick.
The Cowboy for sure. Best nickname.
Cowboy. There he is. The Cowboy. I feel like that's pretty sick.
Macklin, Selly. Pretty good hockey nickname.
I say Mac for this one. They call him Pickles for some reason, I don't know.
I heard about mine, this pickle thing. That's just not a nickname for me. Like, I don't know where these guys are coming up with it, but yeah, I was kind of rattled when I heard that was one of my nicknames.
It's like when someone's lying, like you say, like, oh, like it's a burger, like it's a lie. But like he said, like pickles is what they say at BU, I guess. So like guys were calling him pickles.
That's awful. That's terrible. Nobody's ever called it that, never will.
That's what he calls people.
He calls people Pickles?
Yeah.
I mean, just something that like you say, but like, I don't know, it's not my nickname. Like, I don't know where they got that, but I mean, it's all right.
You can't hate it too much because then they're going to really want to run with it.
Yeah, exactly. So I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sav. I think he's got like a million nicknames. Geeks is literally calling him everything.
Maddie, you can go Savvy, you can go Sav, Marty, Tish, Martish, Yuckiest Turtle, Lenny Fader, like, oh yeah, there's a bunch.
Something turtle?
Here's my gamer tag on Xbox.
Teammate who always flexes their stick after missing a chance. I don't know, I feel like I could see Easton Cowan doing this. I feel like Macklin does that probably.
I'll go with Pickles here. Yeah, we'll go with Pickles on this one.
Geeks again. He just might blame it on something other than himself, so I would say Geeks.
That's awful, because I don't.
Oh, he totally would.
I don't really do it. I don't think I've ever, like maybe once or twice, but I don't think I've ever caught myself doing it. If I mess up more than like 3 times, then I'll do it.
I know Dume when he missed a chance, he gonna check the sticks or change it.
We'll go with Doomer. I feel like I noticed a couple times he likes to flex his stick, but he doesn't miss very often.
Why am I getting called out?
He doesn't miss too many shots, so whenever he does, he blames it on his stick a little bit. Our equipment manager doesn't like it.
Braden Yeager. That's my vote. I've seen him do it in a game yet.
He saw me do it here?
That's what he said.
Yeah, it happens.
Warren. You just seem like it's never his fault. When he do like a bad shot, it's always a stick problem or the ice, like a little crack or something.
Carson Rakoff does that. Kitchen Ranger boy.
I feel like he'd be the type of guy if he missed a shot to flex his stick afterwards.
Yeah, definitely me. That's definitely me. Definitely is a habit. I'm not going to deny that.
Matthew Wood. I saw him do it yesterday. He said his stick was broken, but it wasn't broken.
Always blaming the stick. If it's not the tape, it's the little stickers. But yeah, I gotta go Woody.
I mean, he's a goal scorer, so I feel like sometimes when he misses a chance, he's not used to it, so it must be the stick's fault.
Oh, Bonk for sure.
That's all he does in London. Even during practice. Man, he's always flexing his twigs.
Teammate you'd hate to play against. Probably all these guys, eh?
Geeks is in-your-face type of player, so and he can score from anywhere.
I'd probably have to go Geeks. He's a big boy. Yeah, I feel like he'd be a tough guy to play against.
Yeah, he's always yelling, saying something on the ice, so you just gotta listen and see what he has to say.
Guys I hate to play against are the 2 Giants, Warren and Lamoureux.
2 are like 6'10", so that's not fun.
Mav, 6'7" defenseman. Not easy to get around.
Mav, he's like 6'7", long reach. I don't know, I'd have 0 chance to get around him.
Biggest body. Seen a couple big heads from him, so I've got to say Warzy for sure.
Probably say Noah Warren. Big body, yeah, plays hard.
Noah Warren, just because, you know, big dude and
seen some hits out there. I played with him in Gatineau, so I know what it's like.
Warzy also really like to cross-check a lot, and it hurts, so that's probably another reason why.
War dog for sure. Played against this guy in the top prospects game, and he buried me, I think.
We'll say Warzy. He loves to throw those extra hits in the corners, and sometimes it can suck, obviously.
Warzy and Savvy. Because Warzy, I guess that's what they said, is so big and strong and hard to like play against, and Savvy's just so quick. I gotta go Sav, just how fast he is. I mean, he just buzzes around the ice, and he's kind of hard to keep up with.
That's a boy. Just fast, skilled player. Hard to play against, so he's smaller too, so they're harder to hit.
Yeah,
so yeah, I'd have to pick him.
I guess Sally, I would say. No, kid's pretty young and he's already destroying some of us in practice. So.
Macklin, he got a pretty good shot. He skills and like always like slowing the pace, so it's tougher for us to play against that guy.
Glad I'm not in the same league as this guy. He buzzes around the ice. He's a rover out there. He's everywhere.
Go to Tanner Molendyke. Real good skater and not a fan of Saskatoon at all.
Played against Becker in the Mem Cup, and he was really good, I thought. He's a good two-way guy, works hard, always in the right spots, good on face-offs.
He stole a championship from us, so I haven't quite got over it yet, and we're starting to kind of be friends. So
Al, got to be one of the hardest working guys I've ever seen, played against. Played against him at home this year, and he just seemed to be all over the ice.
Teammate with the weirdest tape job. That's an easy one.
Why do I feel like this is a hint at myself?
With Woody here, he doesn't even use tape. He actually uses the things you slap on your blade there, and they just sit there.
Woody, he doesn't even use tape, and it irks me a lot.
It's like kind of like a sticker that goes on, and it's kind of like just having wax on your stick at all times, and you don't have to retape your stick. I like it a lot.
Geeky and Wood. Wood doesn't even use tape sticker. I think Geeks has like a ball on the top of his stick.
Big Geeks, Arizona with me. He's got like his knob on top of his stick. Is like, I can't even wrap my hand around it.
This guy's got the most ridiculous knob I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing with it.
This is so automatic. Geeks for his knob, and I hope everybody said that.
He's got a tennis ball on his knob, so it's got to be him for sure.
his knob is huge. Like, I don't even know how he uses it.
He's probably getting called out quite a bit for this one. His knob is just outrageous. Have you seen it?
I haven't yet.
Oh, you gotta look at it.
He weighs twice as much as the stick, and it's insane. You'll have to check it out.
Top of his stick's gotta weigh 60 pounds.
My brother did like a really small version of it, and he's like, you gotta try this. Like, I swear you shoot harder. And 10-year-old me is like, oh my God, yes. So I like tried it, and then I just have used it ever. It's like gradually gotten bigger as my hand's gotten bigger.
Have you seen him do it?
Yeah.
How long does it take him?
Probably like 15 minutes.
It's around 80 times around the top. It depends on the day. And on the bottom, I'm pretty sure it is around 65 to 68. Takes about like 10 minutes, 7 minutes.
Oh my, whose is that? That's crazy. I've never seen that.
I hold it with my two fingers on it, so it would look like that. And then I grab around. Sometimes if I need a little more reach, I'll even hold it like this. I've tried to get rid of it, and it just doesn't seem to want to go. Again, Jesse gives me a hard time, but he also can't raise a puck, so.
Would you ever try that?
No.
I try to, no feel. I would never do that.
Probably too heavy for me to hold.
I tried a variant of it in the summer, I guess. Like, you know, the butt ends grips. I used one that was kind of similar to his, and I couldn't even make a pass.
Teammate who is always name dropping.
Well, that's got to be Cowboy and Men's probably, if I can do both of them. For example, we were waiting the introduction, Marner texted them. They know all the guys, so that's pretty cool, but yeah, for sure them.
I hate to say it, but he's, he loves a good name drop.
Dropping a couple Leafs
Loves a
names
good
now,
Mitch
or?
Marner, call me after the draft.
I've probably been ripped about this so far, so I'm gonna go Mintz. Yeah, Mintz for sure. He's always name dropping.
It'd have to be Mintz talking about the Leafs guys.
All the Toronto guys always texting him, talking about how Marner's texting him and all that.
That's fair.
This guy's got Mitch Marner.
I feel like, I feel like Bonk would say that, or
He did, yeah.
I feel like Yags probably would do that. I mean, I know he talked to Sidney Crosby at the draft. I saw that video, so.
Maybe Looney. Tristan Luneau, yeah.
Who's he talking about?
I don't know. Like, I was talking to him a bit about like Zegras and stuff, and like Anaheim. Yeah, a couple guys like McTavish and stuff too on the Ducks.
Gotta go with Luneau just because spent half the year in the show and I'm his roommate, so talks about his time there a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta go with Jake here. He just skates with a couple of guys in Halifax, Marchand, Batherson, and he'll call Batherson Drake like he's his boy, so.
We'll go with Geeks. Seems like he's still living in AZ the way he talks, so.
Guy doesn't stop talking about all
the
Keller, hanging out with Matthews in the summer, but.
Teammate with the craziest bucket hang. I think it's the only guy that's still wearing a cage here.
Only one guy with a cage, so he's gonna have the best hang probably.
You go with the kid, Celebrini.
I go Mac.
Macklin, also known as the sickest, inside joke, but yeah, no, this guy's nuts. I don't know why he does it.
Maybe tighten that up a bit.
That guy gets hit, he's gonna have no jaw left, so I gotta go Macker.
Only guy with potential for hang, but he overdid it a little the first day. Scaled it back a bit the second.
Oh, did he?
A little bit, but it's still pretty nuts.
Ridiculous. Yeah, that cheese grater's ridiculous.
It is me, but like this kind of went viral. I didn't have time before our practice to like adjust my helmet, so I kind of got stuck with it.
The very first game, he had it pretty much down to his chest, but I think he fixed it a bit, so, but it looks good.
There's no point of him wearing it.
Chin strap doesn't even go near his face. Can't be safe at all. But, yeah, he rocks it.
It looked pretty ridiculous from what I see and how much hang he had going on there. I don't mind it though.
It's like 5 inches from his chin. Doesn't even wear the cage.
It's tightened up now, so it should be fine.
What about you? When you were rocking a cage, was yours out a little bit, or?
Oh yeah. Mine was probably out just as much as his.
I had a bit, but like that's just like stupid.
I don't like it right on my face, but
Yeah, and it's
normal.
Thing
it's
too.
normal. You don't want it like right on your face, but yeah, I don't know. I think it kind of got taken out of proportion a little bit.
Teammate who's still playing Fortnite. I've heard a couple guys say that Woody still plays Fortnite.
Can it be me? Because I still play. They came up with just a new season. It's okay, not the greatest, but when they brought back OG Fortnite, it was everyone was playing.
I'm still playing, but
Hey, you
my
call yourself
teammates,
out.
I'm not sure.
The reason I put this one in, I'm just looking for a squad, so I'll give you a ring.
I wouldn't say I'm the greatest at it, but here to have a good time.
I think Dume is still playing.
Furlong and Dume. Kind of been playing a little bit too much Fortnite recently.
Jordan Dume, he's a big gamer. He likes it. Yeah, no, he's good at it too.
Where's this guy's face? Got Jake Furlong on here. Underrated pick.
Is he good?
No.
He said he wasn't.
I carry him.
I mean, it sounds like Woody loves the game, so I think I'll go with Woody.
Woody again. He was talking about playing Fortnite yesterday. I don't know how it came up or what he was talking about, but he said he's excited to get back and play Fortnite.
Definitely me. I don't know who else does, but I know I do.
Are you good?
No, I'm like, okay.
You gotta be pretty good. I feel like you're being humble.
Me and Cal play together still. We're still on it, so it's pretty fun.
Not gonna lie, I hopped on for that too.
Teammate with the oldest piece of equipment. This is Mav again.
I've heard Mav's got these weird socks that are all torn up that like go up to his hips or something.
Say Mavericks socks.
He has a bunch of holes in his socks, so I don't know how old they are, but they're dust. He has to get rid of them.
They're not even in a piece anymore.
They have like maybe 20 holes in them each.
I don't know, he like pulls them up to his thigh and they're just like cuts in them and stuff. I don't know, they look insane.
Yeah, I got long legs and my socks come like over my knees, like almost like next to my groin.
They're done, honestly. Full of holes and kind of smell.
Warzy, because he's got a piece of like football like equipment, like shoulder pads on his ribs. Gotta protect my kidneys. That's
Yeah, 100%.
He's got this big football pad on the side of his chest. I think it just looks nails, so I gotta go with him.
Is it old or is it just like different?
No, I just got it this summer too. Yeah.
Still rocking skates that are 3 years old, so I gotta go with Cal for that.
Really?
Yeah.
I have my brother's shin pads from junior.
No way.
Yeah. So I have his shin pads and elbow pads from his second year junior. So I would have been 12.
I could say me too. I got my tongues and my skates. They're pretty much just like a piece of leather. I've had them for about 5 years now.
Well, I guess I'll call myself. I'll probably have the same jack straps since Spanham.
I feel like Dead Tip probably has some old equipment just by how he is.
Like everything's pretty new, like the last like 2 years.
I don't really know, but I feel like Dent would have something. He claims to be pretty superstitious. I don't know if he is or not.
People would say you're pretty superstitious though, is that true?
Yeah, pretty superstitious.
Do you have like a pre-game routine or anything like that?
Nothing too crazy. Just like like how I get dressed and stuff. Go first shin pad one way and then other, and yeah.
What side do you go first?
I go left first, right second.
Teammate that still talks about some minor hockey stats.
We're going with Braden Yeager. Every bus trip, this guy's bringing up some sort of stat he had when he was 9 years old.
Braden Yeager. Yeah. That's not even a question.
He kind of just talks about how good he was back for Saskatoon Blazers, or I think that's where he played.
He just talks about his minor hockey in Saskatoon or Saskatchewan. So
I'll go with Bonker. I feel like he would. He's the kind of guy.
Let's go with an Ottawa guy here, Oliver Bonk. This guy lit it up in Ottawa as a kid, so I'll probably say him.
Bonk. He's always bringing up his Ottawa Myers days, and we played them once when I was with the Chiefs, and they beat us like 6-1, so he always bring that up on me, and he's always talking about those days, so yeah.
I feel like maybe Cowan would do it. He's a funny guy, so yeah, maybe him.
I'm gonna have to go Cal. I don't know the other guys as much, but he still talks about his Elgin Middlesex Chiefs. So we used to play each other. So he said, kind of burgers. He always used to be good, even though he wasn't that good. So
I'm gonna say that guy. He never talks about like his minor hockey stats, but he's always talking about hockey and everything like when he was younger. So I'm gonna go with that guy.
I played against him growing up, so I know sometimes bring back the times he, let's say, beat me or we played against.
Mathis Rousseau, he talks about Les Jeux de Quebec, just like a Team Quebec thing, like every bus trip in Halifax, how good he was, how his save percentage, everything like that. So, Mathis Rousseau.
I gotta go with Roos here just because he always talks to me about like how he used to be good when he was younger, when he really was not at all. So I gotta go with him.
I'll go with Matthew Wood. I feel like he likes to talk about playing with Bedsy in his younger days.
The Ginger, Nate Danielson, you and Sav, mostly you talk about NAX way too much.
Teammate who's always calling for a pass. See, I might have to go with Dents on this one. Quite often in Moose Jaw, if he's open, you know he's open, because he is screaming for it.
Yags is a shooter, so I think he'd be a guy who'd be calling for a pass quite a bit. So I gotta go Yags with that one.
On the power play, if he wants the puck, you'll know he's yelling for it.
Every time. But the thing is, when you pass it to him, he normally scores. But like, sometimes it's just like outrageous. It's like feather through 3 guys.
It's open. It's open.
Carson Rakoff. I mean, he's got 30 already in the league, so I'm pretty sure you're allowed to call for the pass if you got 30 this early. So
I'm gonna go with my boy Razor. He's a big goal scorer, so I'm sure he's yelling for the puck a lot.
Becker's always calling for a pass. He always wants the puck on his stick.
Doomer again. We played again in Halifax, and whenever I'm on with him, I hear him slamming his stick, asking for the puck, no matter where he is. Like every time. I mean, he's always probably open, but
good guy to get the puck.
Exactly, yeah, not a bad guy to pass it to.
You know, he's always calling for it. He wants it. He wants that over every time. Every
Across
time.
the blue line?
Oh yeah, he wants it.
I got called for a drop pass by Owen Allard in the scrimmage, and I don't think he was open, and then I saw it again in the game, so I'm gonna go for him.
With Geeks, he likes to talk a lot, so he's definitely someone who calls for passes too much.
Play with Celebrini his past 2 games. He likes the puck. There's nothing bad about it. But
yeah, it
you
makes
can
sense.
tell he loves the puck. Yeah.
Teammate with the most embarrassing Spotify rap.
I'm gonna go with O-Dog, Allard. I don't see him having any good taste in music.
Got a weird feeling Jordan Dumais got a pretty wacky one. Probably be a lot of country though, a lot of Zach Bryan.
A couple guys said you.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
They were just like, I think he's listening to French music or something.
No, definitely not. But French music's definitely this guy.
Mathis Rousseau. No one knows what he listens to for music. Never tells us, but he always has like something playing.
I don't know it. I don't know for sure, but I feel like Becker would have some weird mixes on there.
I don't know of anyone who has one, but if I had to guess, it'd be Ratsy. 100%. I don't want to know what this guy listens to.
Matthew Savoy gave me some inside information about Ratsy, and I don't really know why, but that's what he said.
Gotta go with Ratsy on this one. I've heard he's got a pretty brutal taste in music.
I feel like Saint Hilaire, I feel like he doesn't have good music taste. He's from like a place in Quebec called La Beauce. Okay. And like people there like talk with a bit of an accent there, so I feel like there's like some Quebec like French music. So
If you had a top 5, who do you think would like a couple guys that might be in there?
Zach Bryan, Morgan Wallen.
Drake, Zach Bryan.
I think I had Lil Baby, Drake, Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs. I think Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan, Morgan Wallen.
Teammate, you could for sure be in a race. There's a lot of fast guys here. I'm not the quickest on my feet, so I don't know.
I mean, guaranteed I could beat Ratsy in a race, Ratslav. So I'm gonna find him. He's a goalie, so shouldn't be too hard.
You know what? I'll go Ratsy. He's a goalie. I think I can beat a goalie in a race, so I'll go Ratsy.
I'll go with Ratsy. I could beat Ratsy in a race.
I think I'll take Woody. He's a good, hell of a shooter, but I think I'm a bit faster, maybe.
I hate to do this, but maybe Woody. I don't know. He's a big body though. He's got decent boots. Like he's got good boots.
I'll just say Bonky. Me and him have been chirping each other the last couple of days, so I'll say him.
So Trest, Looney, and Roos. So Roos is a goalie, not really quick, so I'll beat him, and then Trest is just to make sure I beat him, just for fun.
I'll put Maverick. Apparently he called me out, so I'm gonna race him for sure.
Say Cal. Fake speed guy. I'd beat him in a race.
I think I could dust Geeks. I'll put Geeks for that. He's got good boots, but I think I got him a little bit on the speed category.
Teammate who thinks they could beat you in a race, but they can't. I'm gonna go with Dents. We do races quite a bit in Moose Jaw, and I feel like he would say that he beats me every time, but it's not true.
Or is he just, we're always talking about it. Like, we've been talking about fighting too, like who would win a fight between me and him. But a race, he's definitely gonna say he's faster than me, but he's not.
We'll say Easton Cowan, yeah. He is a good skater though, he's quick.
Easton. He's always telling me he would beat me up if we fought. So I know he'd say he'd beat me if we raced, but I think I'd beat him.
This guy probably he's fast, but I'm like a diesel engine. Once I get going, I can fly a bit too, but he'll have me off the start for sure.
Bonky, he can't, but I don't know, we might give it a go when we're in Sweden.
Maybe I'll go Danny. Always giving me a hard time. But he's a good skater, so I don't know, it would be tight.